Hey yo, Pear here, back on our TF2 trading video. Last episode we left off with a bunch of pure and a bunch of freezer cats like the Roboactive Jeep Cap and the Eldritch Opening Vampire Vanquisher and a few other things. I made a ton of trades this episode, so it's going to be a lot longer than normal, but hope you guys enjoy and into the video. Just bought a Blissey Storm Flip Trilby for 22 keys pure. It's only 2 keys of our bots, and Flip Trilby is like my favourite hat in the game. And Blissey Storm's a really nice effect. It's low tier, but I really like it, so I think I can at least get 25, 26 for this. 30 if I'm lucky. It looks like. Here it is. Not bad. And white as well. You'll be able to get at least 25 out of this. Or if I quick sell at 23 or 24, if I ended up quick selling. I just bought a terawatt exquisite rack, Soldier Misk, and Dark Doorway Murderous Motif for 201 keys and like half a key in ref. Pretty huge quick sell trade, but I had a ton of pure. So the rack, it's got a bar 141. I'm basically paying 157.5. There is a sell at 190, but it is duped. The sell at 200 is duped as well. I mainly did this because the kilowatt, which is a sister effect to terawatt, has a biota at 250. So I'm basically getting it for 100 keys under this biota. But I don't know why this is so high, considering it's 141 next, but I think that if I just hang on to this for a while, this could go up to like 200 or something. That's mainly why I bought it. And also the Murderous Motif. I had a buyer on this. This is how it originally contacted me, but I've been looking for one of these for a while because I love the effect. So I bought it for 44. It's not the best quick buy, but if I end up selling it, I'll probably get 45 at least. And if I hold on to it, because Dark Doorway is definitely an underrated effect, I could get a lot more than 48. I'll show what they look like in game. So you have the exquisite rack by itself. This is my first exquisite rack I've ever owned. I can see why they're so highly priced though, because they actually clip well. Like with, let's say this, it actually doesn't look too bad. And it's a pretty small misc, but Soldier Stash clips extremely horribly, but this is my first triple set. It's not the best because it's crazy, like Terawatt and Roboactive together. Two crazy effects together. But Roboactive and Circling Heart combos really well together. And Terawatt, it looks alright with it. Doesn't add too much to the set, but and it's a triple effect, even if it's not that good. And Spy with the Murderous Motif. It goes really well with the Leopardi Phantom, but by itself, looks fine still. The Massive Severed Head, well, that actually looks really nice. Especially because it's painted black. Let's see it with the Blizzard Storm. It looks alright. With the other Blizzard Storm, Circling Heart. That looks really nice. So I bought another Frozen Icefall Yule Hog. I know I said I hated the hat, but this guy was selling it for a crazy low price, so I just bit the bullet and picked it up. So 31 keys and like 10 refish, so 31.25 basically. That's like less than a key above bots. And it's the Frozen Icefall all class, and I sold it for 35 last time, so yeah, I ended up buying it. I hate this hat, but oh well, it looks alright I guess. Not the hat, but the effect. So here it is. As you know, I hate this hat. It looks horrendous. But Frozen Icefall is a god tier effect. It's probably the best effect in the game. Maybe Eldritch or Dark Doorway, but definitely Frozen Icefall is close. I just love it so much. It's a shame it's on this ugly ass hat. I'm selling my Orbiting Fire Hong Kong cone I got in the Roboactive private trade last episode for 50 keys pure. I had another person offer 50 and he was going to send an offer like the day after this, but this guy also offered 50 and the other guy wasn't confirmed yet, so I just decided to do it. I don't know why everyone's so interested in Hong Kong coins, especially because the bios are like 40, but if you take this at 50, and then the bioda of the taunt, and then what I got, so that's 75. I was looking for 70 on the private eye, so that was definitely a good trade. I don't know why the Hong Kong cones interesting people so much, but oh well, I'm not going to complain about it obviously. I just bought a Vivid Plasma Crabby Chapo for 11 keys pure. I had a bioda for 11 on this, so I got another one. I've had so many Crabby Chapos in the past. I don't know why everyone thumbs it to biodas, but they're actually not bad hats. They've just been a lot unboxed. There's like no bios on this. I'm not going to count 7 as a biota because there's little universal biotas over the top of it, but 15's an alright price, I guess. It's priced 11 to 14, so getting it for 11's alright. I think it should be fair to get like 14, 15 out of this. I might end up quick selling for like 12 though. It looks pretty neat. Vivid Plasma isn't my favourite effect because I've had very bad experience with all class Vivid Plasmas, but the combo's alright with effects, so not too mad about it. Should be able to sell this pretty easily. I just bought a smoking pencil pusher for 51 keys pure. It's clean, it's a pretty nice anti-misc, and smoking's an alright misc effect I guess. I had to buy it for 51. This is quite a bit after I bought it, so I increased it to 52 because all the low sales went away. But I don't have any footage of this because I flipped it almost instantly after getting it, so it's a nice buy. I made quite a few keys profit on this as well. I just sold my Eldritch Opening Murderous motif for a black painted Max's head in 9 keys pure. I wasn't really looking to sell this, but it was basically 44 keys, and I bought this for 42 keys. So I couldn't really say no. The Max's Severed Heads increased a lot in price. It's gone to like 35 keys for some reason. I've no clue why, so I just sold it to bots instantly because I thought I might have dropped tons. But yeah, 44 keys, that's 2 keys profit, not too bad. So here's me just selling the Max's Head. Yeah, 35 keys as expected. This is basically what all the others were selling for, but mine was painted black, so mine was probably the first to go. I got tons of offers for this, but I could only accept one, so I sold the smoking pencil pusher for 56 keys pure. This is basically within the same day I bought it, so that's just 5 keys clean profit almost instantly. I probably could have got a bit more, but there was a sell at 57 at the time of me selling this, so 56 is a really nice price considering there was a seller that was also clean for 1 key above this. I decided to quick sell a few things, and the Burning Modest Pile of Hats, the first thing to go. Selling it for 115 keys pure. Not too bad since I got this for a huge overpay, so I basically paid like 80 for it or something. So I'm still making a huge profit on it. But mainly did this because the quick sell at 130 showed up and the buyer just started falling, so I didn't think that its buyers would stay at 110 for that long because Burning Modest Pile of Hat isn't the best hat, so I'm surprised that the burning buyers were so high in the first place. Also just sold my Bubbling Furious Fuka Migasa for 6 keys 30 ref, yeah. I got this as overpay again for my Cloudy Moon Swagman Swatter, and there wasn't much margin on it, and the sales were going down because the bots are undercutting each other. So I just quick sold it for like 15 ref above bots. There was like a key margin between buys and sells, there was no point in haggling for more. I just sold my Accursed Scotsman Stagger for 21 keys pure. I got this earlier with the Hong Kong Conan 8 keys for the Roboactive Private Eye that I sold. So that's like, I sold the Hong Kong Conan for 50 and then 8 keys and then 21 for this. That's 79. I originally listed the Roboactive Private Eye at 70, so that's 9 keys above what I listed it for, so I think it's a pretty good trade. I probably could have got a bit more out of this, but 21 for a taut's fine, I'm fine with that. Just quick sold my Haunted Phantasm Jr. Toy Soldier. It's for Soldier and Sniper. I sold it for 51 keys pure, so that's 1 key profit, over buying it like 3-4 days ago. I thought that this would be pretty easy to sell because it's a Haunted Phantasm Jr. multi-class, but apparently it being a toy soldier makes it too cancerous and no one was interested at all. So I'm glad that I didn't end up losing tons of stuff on it. And as soon as I listed it at 51 before, the other one dropped to 50, so I'm glad it didn't drop this time. Maybe he was just offline or something. I just made one of the riskiest and most profitable trades I've ever done in this series. I sold my terawatt exclusive rack for a green black hole detective noir and 60 keys pure. The detective noir is one of one. It's been one of one the whole time. Another one can still be unboxed, so if there's another one in existence and it's traded, the price will probably plummet tons. But the riskiest thing about doing this trade is it's outdated by a year and the buy is only at 51.4. The main reason I did it was because there was a failed price suggestion a while ago at 170 keys. And I've been looking through this and it looks like it could have been accepted if he formatted it properly. So I reckon I might be able to get 150, 160 out of this. And so that's like 200, 210 maybe. So yeah, I think it should be a pretty good trade. I've been asking lots of people before doing this trade and some of them liked the idea of doing the trade and they were thinking it was a really nice deal, but others hated it and hated the demo and hated the effect and everything. So not sure, I might have made a bad trade, but we'll just leave that to the future me to find out. Here's the noir in game. It looks really nice and it's clean because it's one of one. Noir is probably one of my favorite spy hats. My favorite still has to be the what is it, backed by his billy clock, but this probably comes in second. It also combos really well with my Circling Heart Blizzard Storm. Circling Heart Leparty Phantom, not Blizzard Storm. But yeah, I should be able to get some decent profit out of this, but if I don't, I can always quick sell for like 120 or something and still make a bit of profit. I just sold my Dark Doorway Murderous motif for 47 keys pure. This is where I had it listed at, so that's pretty sick. I bought 44 keys a few days ago, so that's 3 keys profit. Not too bad. I was kind of going to keep this because it goes well with my Circling Heart Leparty Phantom, but that's where I had it listed at. It was just 1 key below the other guys, so nice. I just bought a Circling Heart Trenches Topper for 19.5 keys. That is just about 2 keys above bots, or a bit less than 2 keys. It's really outdated, and Circling Heart's pretty good effect. I think I can at least get 20 if I have to quick sell it, maybe up to 22 or 23. It's kind of just a buy because I had way too much pure. Here's what it looks like. It's not a bad hat, and Circling Heart's obviously a really nice effect. I should be able to get at least a key or 2 profit out of this, hopefully. I sold my Green Energy Hetman's headpiece for 20 keys and about half a key in ref. I had this for a while. I bought it for 19, so that's about a key and a half profit. There was another sell at 21, and buyers were at 20.5, so there's no point not to sell to bots. No one would offer above 20.5, so I don't know why there was a bot for 21 and it was there for like a month or something crazy. But glad to get rid of it, I guess. That was probably the worst trade I've ever made. I ended up selling this Smoking Vive la France for 18 keys pure. I technically bought this for 25, so that's a 7 key loss. But yeah, I think I traded something for a Vivid Plasma Multispell hat plus like 8 keys, and then the Vivid Plasma Multispell hat just tanked in price. So yeah, I guess I'm glad to get rid of it. But I mean, 7 key loss isn't too bad. Like, I made that in like 1 or 2 trades, and that should be fine. Just sold my Vivid Plasma Crabtree Chapo for 12 keys pure. It's another quick sell with these. I bought this just a while ago for 11 keys, so it's a 1 key profit. I always with these make 1 key profit within like a few days. And this guy's a collector, so he just offered 12 anyway. I just made probably the riskiest trade I've ever done. I traded my Haunted Ghost Clean Master Yellow Belt and 20 keys pure. So this Master Yellow Belt is basically just pure because it's really easy to sell. And I bought like a Time Warp Milkman and a Secret to Everyone Princess Pride. The Milkman's clean and the Princess Pride is duped. So the Milkman, I mainly did this trade because of the Milkman, because I was looking for this for a while. But it's 1 for 2 in the world, and the other one's never going to be for sale ever. It's a pretty sick hat for a scout. It's my second scout Time Warp hat, but whatever. I think I can at least get 130, 140 out of this. As a fail suggestion at what, 130 or something. It probably would have went through, but I don't think it was formatted right, or something like that. And the Prancer's Pride, bit slow today, but there it is. It's alright. There was a seller at like 100 when I bought this, and as soon as I bought it, it just disappeared, so I guess that's lucky. But I can realistically get like 80 out of this, maybe. Actually, more like 85. It's like 130 plus 85 minus 20. I was originally trying to get 190 for the Master Gila belt, so that's a fair trade. Lots of people think that this was an alright trade, I guess. I did a lot of asking around before doing it, because this Princess Pride, I've had really bad experiences with Princess Pride in the past. I ended up selling a Harvest Moon one for like 85 before. But yeah, hopefully I don't get screwed over by this Princess Pride. Here's the Milkman. I definitely still prefer the Flip Trilby, but this is also really nice. It's 1 or 2, and I've just been recently collecting rare end of the line and Robo Effect hats, and it's just gonna go real nice in my collection for now. I'll probably keep this for a while until the price goes up a bit or the buyers go up, because I wouldn't mind playing with this, even if I just swap back and forth between my Trilby and this. Princess Pride is alright. I've never owned a Secret to Everyone hat before, and it looks pretty good. I understand why it's priced so high, but it's not my favourite hat at all. Like, this hat is so tall, so if you play with it, you just get targeted. But I'll probably just end up selling this for cheap next, I guess. Maybe like 85 keys, 90 if I'm lucky. I just bought a Roboactive Company Man for 162 keys pure. It's a pretty nice hat, and Roboactive on all classes is really nice. Especially because it's not a Robo hat, so it should be worth quite a bit more than other hats that are on the market. It's cheapest by far, like the next is 250, it's clean as well. The biters aren't the best, like I bought it for 30 keys above bots, but I think I should be able to profit a bit on this, because these two sellers, I don't think they're going to move at all, and the 300 sellers Spud as well. I think they're all clean on the market, so if I sell it for 200, I might be able to sell it, but I'll keep it listed at 250 for now. Yes, it looks pretty nice. Roboactive it's kind of a crazy effect. It's kind of hard to compare to other hats, but it goes pretty well for my stash, I guess. Except the clipping is horrible, of course, but I should be able to sell this if I'm lucky. It might take a while though. Made a ton of weird trades this episode, but I ended up getting a lot of profit actually, and a lot of hats that if I'm lucky will sell for a lot. The Green Black Hole Detective Noir might be able to get 150 out of this. The Time Warp Milkman, don't know how much I could get out of this, but it's got good potential. And same with the Roboactive Company Man and the Secret to Everyone Princess Pride. I think I made a few good trades this episode, as well as a few bad ones, but thank you guys for watching, and if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to like the video and subscribe, and see you next time.